Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a custom world overview. This is called Notchcliff Isles by FL Strider on the Sims 3 Exchange. This world is a mix of what looks like beach, suburban, and city life, which is really cool. I love having a mix of all those types of things. So right before we get into this, I just want to give a quick note that I am using a lighting mod in my game. There will be a link in the description, both to download the world and to download the lighting mod that I am using. Now, before we get into the world overview, I just wanted to do a read through of the details for this world. The creator did give a description, so I figured I'll read it just so you can get a sort of vibe for what the world is about. It says, the Isles, named for Lord Admiral Francis Notchcliff, located just off the shores of Moonlight Falls, has a long history and is best known to be the port that launched the most famous feud in all of Moonlight Falls. No one knows for sure which of the families left first, and there is no official record of either family even leaving Notchcliff. Several members of both families remained in Notchcliff and believe the feud is pointless, and will tell you that neither families were the true founders of Moonlight Falls, but were instrumental in its building. So there's some lore for you. So that's pretty cool. It's attached to Moonlight Falls, which is really nice. So this is a sim I've made for like a personal save file recently, but I went ahead and put them into this apartment building because this world is unpopulated. Now, there is the apartment on this is like I don't know what this part is. So this is like the rabbit hole, not rabbit hole, but it's one of these shell buildings where you have apartments attached on top. But the actual apartment is here on the ground floor. It's sort of like I don't know, like a warehouse sort of situation, and your sim will live here. So it's like a single sim sort of bedroom. This was the only space that I saw that my sim was able to afford furnished, like upon starting a save, but I might have missed some things, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's very simple. It has all basic setup for needs and stuff. And let me just see if there's something on the top of this. I'm not sure. It's empty. Okay, so this part here, they decided to leave empty. This has all of these sort of like blocked off spaces for Sims to live in, but you don't actually live in this portion. This is just to have your sim go to the lot and they live down where she is over here. So there's that, but it looks like there's also a pool attached to this. So they technically have, you know, a little pool and little lounging area down here. Let me see if I could do that. Yeah. So they have this area here. So, you know, they have their own little community apartment pool complex area and like a little lounging space to take the sun. So that's cool at least. Now, let's take a look into the city. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, which I'm very excited about. I love having different lots and stuff. So this is the Seaside Funplex. It looks like it's a beach, but there's some stuff to do here, I'm presuming. So let's take a look at this. I don't know if there's any store content in this world. For what it looked like on the Sims 3 Exchange, there wasn't. If there is, I do apologize, but it didn't say that there was anything. It does seem like this is some sort of cafe. We have a food register, so Sims are definitely meant to come here, sit down, and eat. Now, of course, if you have the Sims 3 Bistro set, which I do, you could turn this into a full functioning bistro on the beach. How cute. Now, let's take a look at this area over here. So it looks like there's also a sort of arcade thing going on here. We have some stuff for Sims to do, like skee ball. There's some arcade games. We have a photo booth, pool table. So I think there's stuff down here as well. Oh, there's a bar. So this is like a full functioning lot with so much things to do. Now, this is definitely a very spacious bar, I will tell you that. But there's a dance floor here. There's some things for them to do. Very colorful bar seat set up here. So that's interesting there. And we have the bathrooms here. And yeah, and then there's the beach side. So they can do some things out on the beach as well. So that is that area. Then we'll take a look at the Red Rendezvous. This lot sounds so familiar. It's either from the Ambitions world from The Sims 3 or from Willow Creek in The Sims 4, but I'm not sure. It's one or the other. Now let's take a look at the inside. If I'm not mistaken, this is a lot from the Ambitions world. I think this is definitely from there because this looks so familiar. Yeah, this is definitely that. It's sort of like a hangout cafe sort of thing because it has like the personal bars instead of professional. So I think they just like took it from that world and they plopped it down this world. But that's nice to have. And I see another beach here. It is called La Chauve Beach. So this is what it looks like. We have some areas for your Sims to roast some things on a fire pit. We have some lounging off by the water, and I see some like picnic tables, and I think there's a restroom. And we also have some of the like grab a prize machines, the arcade machines. Why can't I think of words right now? I'm sorry, I'm recording this at night, so I'm forgetting my words. But yeah, there's a full restroom area as well, and it's just a nice little beach area. And then we have, let's see, there's a graveyard here. We'll take a look at this really quick. You know, what more could you want? It has everything you need for a graveyard. So, you know, it has like all of these tombstones. You have the rabbit hole to get the job and do things like that. And yeah, it has some nice detail. So that was that lot. And let's see here. We have, okay, Rave Sunshine Park is definitely a pre-made lot. I can't remember if it came with Town Life stuff or something like that. This definitely is what it looks like. But it has all the fun essentials for, you know, kids to play at a park and to have some fun outdoor activities to do. And then let's see what else we got here. So we have the Notchcliff Park. So this was definitely made for this park, I mean for this world specifically. So we have, again, another treehouse. More playground equipment. I see a nice fountain. There's some things for Sims, depending on the weather, to play like a water balloon fight or snowball fight. We have a picnic area, and I see some chess tables in the corners. So it's a very nice communal park for Sims to, you know, kind of commune together and hang out and just kind of enjoy the weather. Then I see here Super Skate, which I don't know what type of lot it is. It looks like it's maybe a park or a hangout. I'm not 100% sure, but I am getting the idea that this is some kind of skating rink. This looks kind of familiar, but I don't think I've seen this lot before. But there is, of course, the rollerblading here, and there is also the restrooms. Of course, we have a little arcade area, which, you know, I'm always here for that. Claw machine, that's the name of it. I forgot the name until just now. I always forget things. I have a delayed response remembering what I'm trying to think of. And then we have, it doesn't look like there's a bar here though. Interesting. I wonder why. But there is like a little cafe, like self-serve station area with the fridge and the coffee. But you could always turn this into a professional bar right here, of course. Like, there's plenty of space to actually make it a functioning bar. I'm not sure why it's not. Maybe that's just a personal choice they made. But there's a lot of parking and stuff too, you know. It's a nice arcade sort of lot. You can even turn this probably into an arcade lot type. And they'll set hours for the bar with happy hour and stuff like that. And then let's see what else we have here. So I see some stuff maybe in this section. I do. It is a very large performance park, maybe. It says Verde Park. I don't know if this is a pre-made lot or not, but it has like essentials. It does give me a vibe of it, of seeing this before, but I could be completely wrong. I do see some restrooms. Of course, we have a giant area here for hanging out, playing chess, looking at the water or fishing. Of course, we had the Weatherstone spawning here, and then we have the performance stage where Sims can, you know, do their performances. And there's also in the corner here some golf if your Sims wanted to do some practicing of that. And then we have some stuff here as well. We have the Gilded Rose Inn, which I think is either a supernatural hangout or something of the like some kind of tavern. I'm not sure. So it doesn't look too different to me. They actually might not have even altered it at all, and they just changed the name. I definitely think that's what happened here. I do see a professional bar though. So they did alter some aspects of it because now it works as an actual bar as opposed to just a hangout space. They put professional bars on both floors, and I think everything else they left the same, if I'm not mistaken. So that is this lot here. Next to that, I see here there is this place called the Scarlet Raven Tavern. It's not open yet, but I have it open with Enros, and it looks like they only slightly altered this. This is definitely the Vampire Lounge from Moonlight Falls for the Supernatural pack, but they put a professional bar area, so it will function as an actual bar where you'll get a bartender and they can order drinks and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't see anything else altered. It looks like it's regular red velvetyness that it originally had in its natural form when it was made for the pack. So yeah, that's that lot. I also see a lot here called the Gazebo. So let's see what this is all about. It's definitely a park of some sort. I do see a lot of chess tables, and yeah, there's some seating and, you know, like picnic tables, and there's also a stereo for Sims to dance. I suppose if you put a wedding arch, you can have Sims get married at this park here, I guess. You could probably do that if you wanted to. So that's cute. And we also have, let me see, some of these are pre-made lots, so I'm not going to look at those, but I do see, okay, this is Performance Park. I don't know, I think they did some alterations to it, because this is definitely not what the original park looks like. It has some stuff added, but we have a tiny actual, like, park equipment section for kids to hang out. Other stuff here for the park. We have a picnic area, and then this is just restrooms with some vending machines, so Sims can have some other snacks as well. But that's a nice fully equipped performance park area. We also have a whole section over here that goes across this giant bridge. So these are all like little islands or like islets kind of connected to each other, which is pretty cool. I do see there's also a consignment store here. I don't recognize this lot. It could be a pre-made lot, but don't hold me to it because I cannot remember. So they might have made this for the world specifically. I'm not sure because I don't recognize this. I will say I don't recognize it, but there's definitely some things here that wouldn't have been in the consignment shop, so I'm assuming they made this from scratch. We do have the like little art design table here for the careers and for practicing painting. We have, of course, the consignment register and some cute little areas. They have a cute little reading area. Oh, that's so cute. I love the beanbag chairs. I think these came with university. There's even like that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is really nice. So if you have kids come here, they can come read and hang out with each other or just chill, do homework if they want to, I guess, too. The top part is pretty empty. There's just some restrooms up here, but it's a restroom stop and things like that. And then I see we have Grady's Junk Shop, which I think is a pre-made lot as well from Ambitions. It looks like it's the same. Yeah, they just plopped it down, I think. So we'll not really look at that since it's a pre-made lot there. I do see a couple of other stuff, but these are rabbit holes. That's the grind. That's a pre-made lot. This is different. I've never seen this lot before. The old power station. So this looks really cool. This is like a really big warehouse. This whole thing is the lot. This whole entire thing is it. This is at least a 50 by 50. We even have a subway station entrance over here. Lots of parking, but look at that. That's cool. So let's take a look at this. I'm not sure what all this is, so we'll take it as it comes to us because there's a lot going on here. Though part of it is empty, so that's interesting. I wonder if this is a performance stage. Ah, it is. Okay, so I see what they did here. This is considered like, I think, a dance club or karaoke bar, but there's a giant performance area specifically. So if Sims, it's kind of like a concert hall in one section and nightclub in the other, which is pretty cool. We have a little photo booth in this entrance area right here. We have this kind of, this thing with the mine, which is pretty cool. You can even still use it too. And then we have some stuff from Ambitions and to do science lab experiments to like get the potions and stuff. I see some bathrooms. Let me turn the lights on because it's pretty dark in here. But we have a full arcade area, and this is where the bar is. Lots of stuff. So you have all of these vents which came with late night, so that is kind of covering the area, but it's not like too in the way, you know. But we have a pretty big bar section. I see we have a lot of seating, a pool table area, even some shuffleboard and things like that. I don't see there being an entrance to go from here into this spot, but if you wanted to, you could probably just put a door right here, and then that we can easily just go here as opposed to having to walk all the way around. This is a really big lot. Very cool concept. I do think this is a cool lot, though. I like the idea of like a multifunctional warehouse situation. Oh, I see there is also an indoor pool. So it says H2O indoor pool. I see what they did there. And this is what the outside looks like. Very cute. Let's take a look at the inside now. It's a very bright space. I didn't expect that because of the exterior, but there's a lot of bathrooms here. A very big, spacious pool. Now this area, oh, I recognize this. This actually might have come with the Supernatural expansion in Moonlight Falls, if I'm not mistaken. This actually might have come with that world, because I recognize this area specifically because I edited it once in a save file and put a hot tub instead. So I think they took a pre-made lot and they turned it into like a pool for this world. So there's that. I see there's also a Rags to Riches consignment store, which is a pre-made consignment store that came with the Ambitions pack, if I'm not mistaken. So we won't take a look at that. I do see the Notchcliff Fire Department, and this looks different from the pre-made fire department we get with Ambitions. So let's take a look at it. We have 2 fire trucks. We have a sleeping section. We have the bathrooms, and there's nothing. Oh, okay, that was the second floor. I'm sorry. And then this is the first floor, where there's a whole kitchen area, and there's just some things for them to do. There's an office. They have this thing here for some reason with the communications thing. And yeah, there's like a little like TV den area. So that's pretty cool. That is the fire department. Okay, I see there is a festival grounds. Yay. So this is the town center festival grounds. Let's take a look at this really quick. It looks like this is it in its state before it turns into a festival. I don't know if there's a way for me to show it in the other form without it actually turning into a different day. So I guess we won't really get to see that, unfortunately. But this gives you a glimpse of how big the lot is and what it would entail in like the surrounding area. I do see empty spaces here, which is probably where a lot of stuff would spawn. So that's pretty cool, and it's right next to City Hall as well. Now I see something here called Zimox. I'm not sure what that means. This might be, I don't even know what this is. Whoa, what is this? Did they make this? What the heck? Either this came with the Into the Future pack, or they made one of the coolest freaking lots, like shape-wise. I think they built this because there's a elevator. What the heck? This is so cool. Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm like actually in awe. There's like an egg fountain too. This is so cool. Like, I don't even know if you can do much here, but just visually, this is a really cool lot. There is a restroom, so you can use the bathroom here. I'm not seeing much to do though. There's just bathrooms. It's basically like a park with restrooms, but it's so visually stunning. I think this is such a cool building design. Wow, that's really cool. Futuristic architecture, very modernized. I like that. I do see a gym. We have the Palms gym. I don't know if that's to do with Lucky Palms. I don't have that world, which I'm hoping to get that world eventually from the Sims 3 store. I just don't have it yet. But this might have even come with like a different world, or they might have made this themselves. I actually don't know. But let's take a look at this. So we have an entryway here. There's a little seating and TV area. There is some of the treadmills and some workout equipment in the back. There's some restrooms. I see an indoor pool section. And let's see what else there is. There's more equipment up here, and there's a little cafe area. So that's very cute. And there's like a little kid section too at the gym, which I guess if you have to bring your kid because you can get a babysitter, that's cool to have that. And yeah, that's the gym. I feel like I do recognize this lot, but I'm not sure if this is pre-made or if they just made something similar to something I've seen before. Either way, it's a really nice lot. Let's take a look at some of the houses in this world. Let me just take a look at maybe some in this section, and maybe we'll take a look at one of the apartments or something like that. So this house here is unoccupied. I want to take a look at these. They are like color coordinated. It's kind of cute. There's different color schemes for each house on the exterior. So this is the pink house, I guess. The inside doesn't look like the outside, but I kind of appreciate that. You know, you don't want your house to be just completely pink per se. Unless you want that, you know, it's up to preference. But this is the interior, a very big living room, a nice little dining area, and a kitchen. We have one full bedroom and one full bathroom, and there is a nice spacious garage. But you could probably always edit that as well and turn this into like another little second bedroom or something, or even block this off. You know, there's potential for this to have multiple bedrooms, you know, if you wanted to do that. So that is this house here, pretty cute. Now next is this house. It's kind of near the pink house we were looking at, but it has a sort of mid-century aesthetic to it, so I wanted to take a look at it. I'm seeing a 2-car garage here. Looks pretty big, this house, I'm not going to lie. So we have, okay, you can fit, okay, so it's kind of a 2-car garage, but it's really not. So you can have one car in the driveway, one car in the garage, and then there's also a sort of like den area for Sims to hang out and stuff like that. And then we have the actual first floor, which has a nice seating room. We have a really big kitchen with a little counter space, a big dining area. We also have a centered waterfall, so they're pretty fancy, whoever would live here. We have a dark red tile, like, themed bathroom, so that's interesting. Definitely gives sort of mid-century because they would have different color, like, bathroom stuff. Then we have a like workout room, like a kind of like a little gym room, and then there's also a big bedroom with even a computer desk and stuff like that. And there's a very nice large patio or outdoor space like backyard, but it has like a little up deck like patio area to lounge and stuff like that. That's pretty much it for the house, but they have a really lovely view of the water, so this is definitely a house with a view. The last thing we're going to look at is something I have not seen before. This is definitely completely renovated. It's called the Garden Rooftop Apartments. So of course this is an apartment section, and it's like, you know, one of those pre-made sort of shells that you plop an apartment onto. But this is definitely like made by the creator, because this is something I've never seen in the like late night expansion, and it's a very cool idea, mind you. So this is the entryway. Look at this. It's so green and lush. We even have it indoors. They have a very big like garden theme going on. 2 elevators, which is nice, so it has more, you know, possibility for Sims to go up in elevators and not have to wait so long. This is the lobby to get to the rooms. Now it does have one other apartment area, which is right here, so they would have a neighbor if they lived here. This is such a cute apartment. I'm sorry, this is really cute. I really like the idea of that. It does have a more like rustic old vibe with the wood, like a dark oak wood. But I like the idea of this. This is for like maybe a Sim who's a bit more advance in their career in life. Or maybe like a more sophisticated sim, or a sim who's come from money or something like that. I don't know. They just like decadent living or something. You know what I mean? Luxury. So this is really cool though. It has 2 bedrooms. It has a little office area with a living room space, of course. There is a kitchen, but there's no dining table. It just has the 2 countertops with seats to sit and eat. There's a full bathroom here with a double sink. And that's pretty much it for the apartment. It is quite spacious, so you could add, like, not too spacious, you know. You could add a couple of things into it maybe and try to like maneuver stuff, make less couch space and put more other things for a living room. But overall, this lot is really freaking cool, and I love the concept of that. Plus, oh, I forgot to show this part, really, like go over it. There's a rooftop area. So this is the other area you would go to. So you have like an all-inclusive, you know, it comes with the rent. You pay for it. You get the full gym experience, so you don't even have to leave your apartment building to go use the gym or the pool. So you have a rooftop pool and loungers. You could always, of course, maybe edit this part, unless it's an apartment you can't, I don't know, to put like a diving board or something, but I don't know if it would let you edit that without a cheat. But there's 2 pools in this area. There's a not professional, there's a personal bar. There's a little grilling space with picnic tables, lots of like viewing deck area on this ginormous rooftop. And yeah, that's such a cool idea. And that will be it for this world overview. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to download this world, there will be a link in the description, as well as a link for the lighting mod that I'm using in my game to make the water and the lighting look like this. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, and take care. Bye!